My name's Will Davies and I'm the CEO of Car Next Door. Car Next Door is a peer-to-peer car sharing platform. So basically what we do is we let people who've got cars but don't use them all that often rent them out by the hour or the day to people who need them. When I was mortgage broking, I was making good money and it was a good business, but what I really wanted to be doing was reducing the amount of carbon going to the world. I couldn't reconcile that with mortgage broking, so I sold that business and went on a search to look to start a business that was going to do that. And after a long search, decided that peer-to-peer car sharing was a great way of reducing the amount of cars on the road, reducing the amount of driving that people do, and reducing the carbon that's going into the world. So that's why we got Car Next Door going. I'd been researching ideas for a long time, and my criteria was that it had to be something that could really become big, and it had to be significantly reducing the amount of carbon going into the world. And then I was looking at the peer-to-peer car sharing for quite some time, and then just at some point I decided, all right, enough looking, things are good, let's just go for it. So sort of just put the foot down and said, right, we're committed to this is what we're doing from now on. People who car share drive 40% less than people who own their own car. So there's substantial pollution reduction or emissions reduction from that. In addition to that, we actually offset every kilometre that's being driven by a borrower gets offset. So any emissions that you produce during that booking are completely offset. We go and buy offsets in order to do that. Peer-to-peer car sharing had never been done in Australia before, the way that we were planning on doing it. So you didn't even know if there was a market for it. You didn't know if anyone would want to put their cars on. You didn't know if anyone would want to borrow it. So there's huge doubts, and I was personally investing my own money to get it all started. So I was very nervous about it, but you don't know how it's all going to go until you actually get some cars on the road and see if people will use your service, and very luckily for us they have. The whole reason that we're doing this is to have fun, reduce the amount of carbon that's going into the world, and just do stuff that we love to do. It's hard for me to know how much of a shambles my life would be if I wasn't systemising everything, because we did it right from the start with this business. But I know with a lot of certainty that if we weren't using Entreport or automating things, that we would need to have another 2 or 3 staff members just trying to work out what the hell's going on and who needs to be contacted. The whole beauty of Entreport is it's doing all those jobs that systems and computers do really well, like following up stuff and repetitive stuff and menial tasks that lets us free the team up to just do those human jobs, like calling people and speaking with people and interacting with people. So the amount of time that we're saving through using this system is, it's huge, and it's just going to get more and more as we scale up.